My name is Wayman Lee, and four of us are here to introduce you the Chinese New Year, which is also called Spring Festival. It is the most important festival in Chinese culture. So let's welcome Sean Zheng.
Hi, I'm Sean Zheng, and I'd like to introduce some background of Chinese New Year. The celebration of Chinese New Year lasts for 15 days. It starts from the first day of Chinese lunar calendar, which is usually in early February, and ends at the 15th day. Here I need to introduce the Chinese lunar calendar system. It is mainly based on both the phase of the moon, but also modified by the Earth's movement around the sun, whereas the Gregorian calendar, which is what we all use right now, is based only on the Earth's movement around the sun. There is a tale about the monster Nian. Nian is the Chinese character for the year, which is also the name of an ancient monster. The monster is a symbol of evil and impurity of last year. It comes out at the beginning of the year, hunting for animal and human for food. However, it is afraid of fire, noise, and red color. Many costumes originate from the legend of the monster, such as wearing red, having red decorations, set firecrackers, and hang red lanterns. For example, firecrackers originate from bamboos crackling fire, which is used by people to scare away the monsters. Also, people put on red clothes and paint the house in red in old times for the same reason. Also, because the color of fire is red, it becomes a tradition that to paint house in red and put on red clothes in order to drive misfortune away. People wear new clothes during the New Year's and have everything else new to replace old stuff during the last years. Kids receive new clothes and other gifts from their parents for the same reason. Now let's have Kevin introduce some food during the New Year.
Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Wen. Anyone's hungry? Okay, Chinese food. Chinese food. Chinese people from all corners of the world celebrate the Chinese New Year or Spring Festival according to the lunar calendar. Therefore, the Lunar New Year Eve is as important in Chinese culture as important to Christmas Eve in Western culture. And on the night of Chinese New Year Eve, Chinese families come together for a celebration dinner, also called reunion dinner. This custom is also called surrounding the hearth. From the custom in earlier times of eating dinner around the family hearth, both children and adults eat together, and the dinner begins only after all members are present at the table. Oh, fish. In Chinese, the pronunciation of Chinese fish sounds like abundance. Chinese people always like to save more money at the end of the year because they think if they save more, they can make more money in the next year. And here are some idioms of fish, like 年年有余, may you always get more than you wish for. Another one is 鱼跃龙门. It's a story about a fish leaping over the dragon gate and it became a dragon. It's implying overcome a challenge at the beginning of a new year. Dumplings. Dumplings are the symbol of Chinese food and a traditional dish eaten on Chinese New Year's Eve. Chinese dumplings look like silver ingots or bars of silver. And there's a legend has it is that the more dumplings you have during the reunion dinner, so the more money you will make in the new year. Here's the idiom called 招财进宝, bringing the wealth and the treasure. Spring roll is a cool name, very cool name. Spring roll is a Cantonese dim sum dish of cylindrical shape. The filling of spring rolls could be vegetables or meat, and the taste could be either sweet or sour. And they get their name because they are traditionally eaten during Chinese New Year celebration, also called the Spring Festival. So, spring roll and then roll spring. This idiom called 黄金万两, a ton of gold, and because of the color of gold and where it comes from. Yeah, always about money. This one is called 年糕, also called rice cake. In Chinese, there's a homophone of 高, it means higher or elevating. There's it implies children's high business or study or work. 年年高. This one is long noodles. If noodles are served, there's an old saying from the old, like keep them as long as possible for longevity. So make it as long as you can, so you can live longer. Another one is 汤圆. It's the homophone of 团圆, which means reunion, and that's all. And let's welcome Mike Ling to introduce some other customs.
Hi, I'm Mike Ling. I'm a freshman. I'm here to introduce you some customs for Chinese New Year. We paste chocolates on side of the door as decoration. It's a customers begin at the Song Dynasty. They are usually in the form of a pair of line of strict matched poetry. New Year couplets usually express happy and hopeful thoughts for the coming year. Here's a picture of the couplets. And also, we paste character fu on the door. The fu in Chinese means good fortune and blessing. We always put it upside down because in Chinese the character reverse mean harmful, or is the harmful of arrive. So it means the full will and the good fortune and blessing will come. And we also have fireworks and firecrackers that designed to produce a lot of noise to keep the near away, according to the legend, and it will make the atmosphere more exciting. Here's a firework for our city in Shenzhen. We always celebrate for the big events like like the Spring Festivals. And on the first day of the Spring Festival, we always to visit our friends and relatives to show our respect and thankfulness and good wishes to them. We also we always visited the senior and the superiors first, and then to the friends. because to show our respect. And we also exchange some gifts and red vellops. Here's we need to introduce some to conclusion.
Okay, I'm here to introduce the happiest and the saddest part of Chinese New Year. The red envelopes with money in it. Okay, they're usually given by adults to children who's under 18, and they're given to keep the evil and misfortune and anything bad away. The amount of money is really multiple hundreds, which means longevity, like living for 100 years. The amount of money depends on relationship between the giver and your parents. Say if your parents had offered a lot of help in the past, they would give more, like 800 or like 900. But if the giver is just a casual friend of your father, it would be like 200 or 300. The money circulate among people because when people visit each other, they have to give red envelopes. So people receive and give out. So basically, money is circulating. But one thing that is not a part of tradition, but it's a common practice, is that parents take money away. Because they have to give away money. And they will say, okay, I'm gonna keep it for your future. And I'm gonna give it to you when you go into college. But, well, that's partly true because they pay for the tuition, but they don't actually give it to you. And New Year, firstly, it means the reunion of party family members. It particularly means a lot to the children who have begun living on their own and the Asian parents who are left alone at home. Also, back in the old times, especially in the ancient times, it was very hard to travel or to communicate because even if you write letters, they had to be carried by horses or carts. So there was not much communication between party members, and the New Year is sometimes the only time when the family members meet during the year. So secondly, it means the replacement of the old by the new. Because it's a day when people put on new clothes and put out new decorations, and it is also time to say goodbye to the misfortune and all the old grudges in the past year. Because when you meet someone, you're supposed to say some good greetings and say some good wishes, like I wish you prosperity, and I wish you make some money, like that. And so it's a time to replace the old grudge with new positive attitude toward the new year. Thirdly, it contains people's hopes and good wishes about the coming year. When people greet each other, as I said, they will say something good. And there are also a lot of symbols in the new year, as Kevin and Mike has introduced, that express people's good hopes and good wishes, such as we eat dumplings, we eat long noodles to hope that we can live a long life. Fourth, it reminds modern Chinese of their tradition, because nowadays the globalization is going on around the world, and Chinese people mostly live in a Western lifestyle. So New Year is a time when people can be reminded of their traditions. Okay. That concludes my presentation. And also, I would like to thank you guys for having us here. Thank you.